Installing drip irrigation at home is really easy, but you're going to want to make sure you have the right tools for the job. Thankfully, there's only a couple of things you actually need: a hole punch tool and a tubing cutter. Today, I'm going to share which ones I like best. Stick around. This is In the Garden. Thanks for joining me. Whether you're a new viewer or a returning subscriber, I'm glad you're here. This is In the Garden, where I share tips and tools to help new gardeners be successful in backyard vegetable gardening. Today, I'm talking about drip irrigation, and specifically the tools you're going to need to install your drip irrigation system. Having the proper tools is not only going to make it a lot easier for you to install your system, but it's going to ensure that the system comes out installed properly and really nice. You won't have leaks, and it's going to be a lot less trouble for you. The only tools you actually need to install your drip irrigation system is a hole punch tool and a tubing cutter. Now these come in a lot of different varieties, but these are the ones that I like best. If you've watched any of my other drip irrigation videos, you'll have already seen me using these in those videos. So you know these are products that I've actually been using in my garden for a long time. Now there's a reason that I like these specific ones more than others, and I'll get to that in just a minute. First, if you don't know what these tools do, let me explain them to you really quickly just so you have an idea of what they are. The hole punch tool is used to punch a hole into the tubing so that you can install the different fittings and pieces and drip emitters. This makes it really easy to just poke a hole into the 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch tubing to allow you to install the other parts. Now, the tubing cutter is just what it sounds like. It's just for cutting the tubing into different lengths wherever you need to cut it. Really simple, but these tools will make your life a lot easier if you use them while you're installing your drip irrigation system. Now, these are the ones I've been using, but I've actually picked up a brand new one so I can show you what it looks like. If you're looking for this at the store or online, you'll be able to find it easily. And I've added links in the description to this product, so if you want to take a look at it and learn more about it, it's right there, really easy for you to find. So let's open this up and I'll go over each one just a little bit more. The drip irrigation tools that I recommend are the Orbit drip tubing cutter and punch tool. These come in a kit with both tools, and it's really affordable, only about $15 for this kit at the time of recording this video. And you can find it at your local home improvement stores, or you can find it online on Amazon or a lot of other retailers. There's links in the description, so if you want to find out more, you can find it quickly and easily. This hole punch tool also can be purchased by itself, separate from the cutter. So if you're not looking to purchase the cutter, you could still purchase this hole punch tool, not as part of a kit, just alone. First, I'm going to talk about the hole punch tool. Now this is the brand new hole punch tool directly out of the package. And I'm going to show you how this works. The nice thing about this hole punch tool is that you actually place the tubing inside of it and it holds it in place. Let me see if I can get it in focus for you. It holds it in place while you poke a hole. And it's really simple, it's really easy. Some of the other hole punch tools, they're not as easy to use as this one, because this tubing, especially when it's hot, it will pinch when you press on it. And a lot of the hole punch tools, you just have to like jab them into the side of the tubing, and the tubing will compress and it makes it more difficult to get the hole in. This one is really easy, and it allows you to just quickly poke holes into your drip tubing. So you can install your tubing a lot quicker and a lot easier. A style like this, where it holds the tubing in place, this is definitely what I recommend. This one specifically works perfect. Next, I want to talk about the cutting tool. The cutting tool is just what it sounds like. It's just for cutting the tubing. Now, you might think, well, I don't really need a cutting tool. I can cut the tubing with a lot of different stuff. I'll just use a utility knife. For instance, you could just use a utility knife. And that is an option you could do, and that would work. You could cut the tubing with a utility knife. The thing with that is it's actually going to be a little bit more work, and you're not going to get a really nice clean cut. If you are just looking to get your system installed and do it easily, a tubing cutter is definitely the way to go. This tubing cutter makes really quick work of the tubing. It cuts it like nothing. Compared to using your utility knife, this is going to save you a ton of time, especially if you're installing a large drip irrigation system. And if you purchase one of these tubing cutters, another good thing about it is that it's designed for drip irrigation. It's made to cut the 5/8 and 1/2 inch tubing, and also the 1/4 inch tubing. So you don't need to buy a different cutter for different pieces of your drip irrigation system. This will cut both and it works really well. You're going to be really happy with a cutter like this. It's a huge time saver. It's going to save you a lot of stress while you're installing your drip irrigation system. These cutting tools are very sharp, so you're going to want to make sure you keep it out of reach of children or anyone that could be hurt by it. So that's basically it. There's not a whole lot to share about these. They're really simple tools, but they do what they're supposed to do. They're designed for a specific purpose for setting up your drip irrigation system, and they're gonna make it a lot easier for you to do that. So I definitely recommend you invest in these if you're installing your own drip irrigation system. And again, there's links in the description so that you can find them easily. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button so I know you're liking my videos, and consider subscribing so you can get all my latest content. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.